light come in. Alright. Hey, what's up, everybody? Moppet here from Eat, Sleep, Mix, Repeat. And today we're going to be doing a little head to head action between Flavor West yogurt and Capella Greek yogurt. Yeah. So, I love yogurt vapes. Yogurt vapes are what got me into DIY. The first yogurt vape I tried was by Juicy Ohms, and it was their Ohmgurt. And that was the first time I ever had a yogurt vape, and I absolutely loved it. And it's like a strawberry blueberry yogurt. It's really, really good. But it's really expensive. It was like really expensive. Oh, pretty expensive. I don't know. To me, like all the premium juice is too expensive, but I really liked it. And there wasn't a whole lot of yogurts out. There's like was it Schwartz or whatever? That I don't even think I've ever tried it, but I was like, yeah, I really want to vape on yogurts, but I don't want to pay the premium juice price. And I was like, I was like, it can't be that hard to make e-liquid. And then I started DIYing, and that was, yeah, 2014. So here we are now, 2017. So Flavor West yogurt was actually the first one I ever used. And then I used TFA Greek yogurt for a long time. And then I got Capella Greek yogurt in to try it out. TFA Greek yogurt is really good too. Actually, I have more on the way right now for some recipes I'm mixing up. It's definitely weaker than Flavor West or Capella. So, it's good. And the good thing about TFA is I really like it because it's good if you want to use it, not necessarily as a yogurt, but like let's say you want to add that yogurt node into like a bakery or some kind of cream, or if you want to layer your yogurts or something like that. TFA Greek yogurt is really good for that. As far as using it as like a main yogurt flavoring, it's a little rough because you got to up the percentage quite a bit to like really, if you really want it like a yogurt. But if you're going for like just a straight yogurt bait, these two are really good to go for. There's also Flavora and Flavor Art, which I haven't tried yet, so I can't really talk on them. Eventually I'm going to try them, and then I'll get back to you guys on that. But we're going to take a look at Flavor West and Capella. So how I did this was I mixed them both up at 3% and at 8%. And just a word of advice, because I've done it in the past, and it's an awful fucking idea. I wouldn't mix them standalone by themselves. It's not very, it's not very pleasant. And I've done it, and I'm not going to do it again today. I don't know. Maybe at some point I will just to make myself puke again. But nah, actually I don't think I puked off it. It's just really gross. Like it's really not something you want to do. So what I like to do is mix it with some kind of fruit that I know very well. So I usually just mix it with Capella Sweet Strawberry. So that's what I did here. I actually mixed these up a really long time ago. I've been meaning to do this video for a while and been putting it off, but I woke up a little earlier today, so I got the time to do it. What did I mix? I think I put like 2% Capella Sweet Strawberry in there or something. Man, I should have wrote it down. I will. But something like that. But that's the way, if you want a single flavor test, like weird shit like yogurt, that's how I would suggest doing it. Is just grab like some fruit that you know very well, put it in there kind of low, just enough to sweeten it up. And then it kind of gives you an idea, especially with yogurt, because you're not really just going to vape yogurt by yourself unless you're just absolutely insane. So it kind of gives you an idea of how it'll mix with other things. So that's how I did it here. And then I mixed them both up at 3% and both up at 8%. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright. So, first off, we will go the Flavor West. We'll go Flavor West at 3%. Yeah, it takes me back. So yeah, so even at 3%, you definitely notice it. You definitely notice the yogurt. You get that kind of cheesy flavor, which that's why I went with both of these two, rather than like Capella, like creamy yogurt. I wanted to go for like, if you're gonna go yogurt, go yogurt. I don't know. Creamy yogurt to me is, I mean, it's not bad. Sometimes I have some, and sometimes I'll use it to kind of tone down a yogurt, but I won't use it as a straight yogurt base because that's just more like a cream. It's not much of a yogurt. You know, with the Greek yogurts and Flavor West yogurt basically is a Greek yogurt. You have more of those like sour actual yogurt, notes in there. So at 3%, it's really good. You get those sour notes, decent amount of creaminess. It's probably about a good percentage where most people would want it, you know, and still low enough to where you could probably layer it on, maybe add some other creams if you wanted to like sweeten it up, make it more like closer to like, I don't know, like a Yoplait yogurt or something. Probably like add in, um, I don't know, some like Vienna cream or some kind of sweeter cream, uh, vanilla swirl, Bavarian cream, any of those good ones, to kind of sweeten it up, maybe make it a little bit more candy like. But yeah, so that's good. So let's try the Capella. Capella Greek yogurt, 3%. Hmm. It's a little less sour, but you still get it. It seems to carry like the strawberry better too. That's kind of weird. Because I know I mixed the strawberry at the same percentage throughout the whole thing, but yeah, this one the strawberry definitely comes out more. And then the yogurt notes are kind of a little bit more on the background on this, where with the Flavor West they're a little bit more up front. It's a little bit fuller too, a little bit thicker. Trying to see if I pick up anything else. But yeah, I'd say it sits a little bit more like the actual yogurt flavoring sits a little bit more in the back, but the actual vape altogether is. I don't even know if it's more that sits in the back. It just kind of seems to push the strawberry forward a little bit more. I don't know. That's kind of strange. This is actually the one that came out the darkest too out of all of them. So I don't know if it got oxidized or what happened, but yeah, good though. All right. Flavor West yogurt, 8%. Yeah, I know that's high. I did it on purpose because it's high. Yeah, you gotta be a yogurt lover for that one. That's very upfront yogurt. Pretty cheesy. I like it though. I like a really upfront yogurt. I really like Flavor West yogurt a lot because it's no bullshit yogurt. You kind of just get almost like pure that cheesy note. Um, it does add some thickness, not quite as much as like the Capilla does, uh, but it's definitely more upfront. Like you definitely taste it more in the front, and then the strawberry kind of sits in the back more. But even at 8%, it's still good. So I think that would be a point. That would definitely be a threshold for a lot of people. Um, a lot of people who don't really want that sour, cheesy note. 8% is probably gonna be higher. You're definitely going to say probably 5% or less. But if you're really like crazy and really want a yogurt, I mean, yeah, 8%, fucking, it works. It's there. So let's do the Capella 8%. pushing the Capella up to 8% definitely brought it forward more than it was at 3%. It's definitely still thicker than the Flavor West is. It's a little bit, it's a little more creamy than it is. Like, it's kind of funny because that one's actually a Greek yogurt, and I don't know, the Flavor West, I'm actually getting more of a Greek yogurt out of the Capella. Like, the Capella Greek yogurt's great because you still get that sour note, but it's not like overpowering. It's more focused on like a cream with yogurt like tones to it. And it just carries that strawberry so well. Holy shit. Yeah. Like I said, it's been steeping a while, and Capella Sweet Strawberry does tend to fade a little bit, but I don't know, it carried it really well in this. Yeah. Alright. And like with the Flavor West, getting to 8%, yeah, that's with the Capella, it doesn't seem to really benefit anything from going quite that high. I'd say maybe 6% would be like your max, your absolute max. Um, Around 3%, it was really good. 8% is just starting to get a little cloying, a little bit. Just it's a little bit not where you would want it to be, you know. So I'd say between about probably to drop it a little lower than 3. So maybe you're looking at that like 2 to 5% range for the Capella, depending on how how much you want it to come through, or depending if you're gonna layer it with other creams or other yogurts. But I'd say the Capella is definitely a little bit more smooth. Um, say the Capella is a little bit more versatile. Like it's a little bit more where I think most people would want it. Flavor West yogurt's awesome. It's just it's for the actual like yogurt lovers, you know. And you can always use the two together, you know, like probably get the best out of both worlds if you use them like couple percent each, or maybe do the Capella at like 3% and then add in like 1 or 2% of the Flavor West yogurt. That'd be a pretty banging yogurt. But all right, so I said it was a head to head. So which one? Who are we gonna call the winner in this one? Uh, Man, it's hard because they both kind of do have their places in the world, you know. I definitely wouldn't say just buy one. Uh, but I mean, you can't just buy one. I'm not saying don't just buy one, but I wouldn't say there's no reason not to have both. They both kind of have like their uses, especially if you want to do a lot with yogurts. Or yogurts are really good. Like add a little bit to your cream cheeses or your cream cheese, your cheesecakes. A little bit of yogurt will really help them out with that cheesy note that a lot of cheesecake flavorings are missing. Like Capella New York cheesecake, and then maybe just like a little bit, especially with the Flavor West, like just a little bit, like percent um, of Flavor West yogurt, and you'll make a pretty banging ass, you know, cheesecake. Now I'm just dodging picking one as the winner because I kind of like them both in different ways, you know. Uh, Overall, I'd probably have to give it to the Capella Greek yogurt, and if I can only like suggest one, that's probably the one I would say to go out and get. But I do really do like Flavor West yogurt a lot, and it just has like some crazy applications. And like I said, I like my yogurt really cheesy and sour. And if you do too, then you're gonna want to go probably Flavor West. But if you're looking for something a little bit smoother, and then Capella has that nice thickness to it, and it is kind of nice that it kind of sits in the background a little bit more, kind of makes it easier to work with. And then, because that's kind of probably what you're gonna want, you know, if you're gonna put some fruits in it, if you're gonna do like a mixed berry yogurt or something, you're gonna kind of want the mixed berry to come out more, and then the yogurt to kind of just like be a foundation in the back, you know. So Capella's gonna do that one for you. Flavor West is kind of like you want to go all balls out and just want everything up front. Then you're gonna want to go Flavor West. But they're both really good. Just for the sake of picking a winner, I'll probably give it to Capella, just in overall. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I got for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was informative. Till next time. See you guys.